Hey, what's up, YouTube? Press here. Hey, good morning. Welcome to my channel. This is 36 Full Press, and in today's episode, I'm doing a little something different today. I really just want to talk about laying odds, and the concept is what's the odds? So, like a saying, hey, what's the odds of this happening? So, what's the odds, right? So, a lot of people understand the odds of come bets, but they don't really understand the payouts and or myself, so I had to look it up to be specific. So from what I understand is the obviously the 4 and 10 pay 1 for 2. The 5 and 9 pay 2 for 3. And the 6 and 8 pay 5 for 6. That's how I understand it off of Wizard of Odds. If this is incorrect, then someone let me know. But this is how I understand it. So it pays 5 for 6 for the 6 and 8, like such. So if you laid odds, a $20 odds on the 4 and 10 will pay $10. If you laid odds on the 5 or the 9, you'd have to do it increments of 12 or 3. So a $12 bet would pay you 10. And then for here, so you got to lay 6. So like 6 times 4 is 24. So for a $24 bet, you'd get $20. That's the best way to understand it. And the reason why I'm making a big deal out of it is because I'm going to be releasing a video, probably one of my only videos and probably the only time I've ever laid odds. But I want to try to see if I can make something a little bit different. And the reason why I'm saying it is it from my blender, how I like to run the blender, right? So one of the biggest problems with the blender is hitting that 11 on the DC, right? So say you got a $35 bet out there, right? You got a $35 bet on the DC and it gets whacked. You're out $35, right? But what I was thinking is I can still have a $35 bet. Just do it $10 first, right? So here's a $10 bet. Say it travels to the 4. Well, if I lay $20 against it, right? If I lay $20 against it, I still have a $30 DC, right? So a $30 DC is going to pay me $10 in the front. It's going to pay me $10 in the back, right? So that $30 bet still makes $20. So that 30 gets paid 20 total, right? So what I do, so that is says 30, 40, 50. So I need my front to pay me, I want it to be less than 30 and pay me more than 30, right? So once again, it'd be a quarter, right? So a $25 bet will pay me $50 and I'll lose, let's see here, all right, so it'd be 25, right? So if the 7 comes, I'm going to get the 10 here and the 10 here, right? So I'm going to get 30, 40, 50. Lose a quarter, get $50 if the 7 comes. If it hits, I lose 30, get my 50. Still making profit, right? So there we are for the 4 and the 10. The 5 and the 9, same thing. We'll go ahead and run the $10 DC. Hits the 5, right? So the 5 and the 9, a little weird, it pays $2 for every $3 laid against it. So let's do so 30. Let's do 3, right? So we'll do 10 units against. So a $30 lay. So let's see what that looks like. 25, 30. So we'll lay $30 against it. I'm just spitting here. We're just checking it out. So a $30 lay pays $20, right? So let's see here. So there's 30, 40, so it's a $40 bet. Pays, there's 10 in a flat, and then it pays 2 for every 3, so it's gonna pay us $20, right? So this $40 pays us $30, right? So we're gonna make 30 on the 7, but what we wanna do is we want to bet the front to cover the $40. So a $30 5 pays 42. So that's, that's not really all that great. Let's see, a 35. We could do 35. There's 30, 40. I mean, if we did 35. Take the $49, 50 for 1. I guess we could do that, right? We could do that. So if we laid 30, if we placed $35, right? So if we place 35 and we hit it, we get 49. So we lose the 30, we lose the 40 and get the 9, or we lose the 35 and get the 20 here and the 10 there. So we'll get $30 minus $30. So we're really not making any money there. Just basically get our money back. So that's probably not the best bet. I guess our best bet would just be the 25 gets paid. Yeah, because the 30 gets 42. I don't know, I'll have to work on it, but that's the idea. I'm just trying to figure out what I want, how I want to do it. Because 25 gets 35. So I got $30 win there, so I'd make some money on the I guess 25 is going to have to be it, because I'd make $5 either way. That's what it looks like. And then kind of the same idea for the 6 and 8, right? So the $10 would travel, but it's 5 for 6. Right, so you're getting 5 for 6. So we'll do another $35. 35. We'll get let's see. 6 times 5 is 30. 5 times, so you get $25 for a $35 bet. So you lay down $35. 35. So it's a $45 bet total. And then if it wins, you get 10 in the front. And then, what do you see? You get, basically you get a quarter. So you get $30. You get 30 for that. 30 for 45. Kind of a shit payout, but it is what it is. Right? So then you just put 30. You just get 30 on the front. Right, so you're only making $5, but the whole idea is not really the payout; it's the exposure, right? And I'll show you what I mean. And I'm just kind of messing around. I'm gonna work it out, and I'm sure it'll be great. But the idea is less money on the initial bet, right? $10 don't. Go ahead and run 10s, table minimums. Run 10s through don't come. You hit a yo, you're out $10. You're not out 35. You're out 10. Let it travel. Make it 35. Make it 45. Make it whatever it is. Get paid the odds, right? So just keep running it. So let's go ahead and just kind of mess around and see what it looks like, right? So we'll see here. We got ourselves a 7. I'll lose that. Got ourselves an 8. Point is 8. So instead of putting, the huge amount of money on the DC, let's put $10 out there. We got the 7. So it's just a wash. All right, nothing crazy. Nothing too crazy. Got a 6, 4, 2, 6. So $10 here. Got an 8, right? So this will travel to the 8. Just tell them to go ahead and put you up for 35 bucks. Is that what we want to do? That's what we want to do. So we want to do, because we have to do 6, right? 6 for 5. So let's do, well, let's just do 30. We'll lay 30. 30 against the 8. Right, so, yeah, because 30 will pay 25. So 6 times 5 is 35. Yeah, so actually it has to be 35 bucks. Sorry guys, just messing with it. So that's 35, and then we add we put 30 in the front, like always. $30 front. So this will pay 35, and we're out. Oh, let's see here. 35. We're out. So we're out 45. So on a that wouldn't be right, would it? That's too high. It's too high in the back. Because I got to be able to, it's got to be less than 35 total. So it'd be 6 times 4 would be 24. And then 5, yeah, so that's what it has to be. It has to be $24. It has to be 24. Six times 4 is 24. So that'd be $34 laid against. And then 35 on the front, or 30 on the front pays 35. So I'd end up losing the 34 to get 35, because everybody knows a 6 and 8 sucks, right? That's just all there is to that. But the idea is having less money at risk here. So this travels to the 5, that gets paid 3 to 2. So we're doing 30. It gets paid 2 to 3, I'm sorry. 2 to 3, so we'd get 20 for that 30. And then we'll actually put another, so it's 30, 40, so we need to put 30 out there. 30 pays 42. So there's 25, 35, 42. We're actually looking to make money on the 7. Got the 6 right there. So this would come off. So we're only losing $10 before we get it plugged up. So that $10 would travel. That we should have had on there would have traveled, and then we put another $24 out there. So this is the general idea. I'm gonna mess with it and get the numbers all correct and figure out exactly how I want to do it. What all the right payouts are gonna be. But basically, the whole idea, the premise, is to have less money coming through the don't come to lower your loss ratio on the 7 or on the 11s. Because the 7, I don't really care, right? On the 7, we're gonna lose this money right here. In this situation, the 7 comes, we're gonna lose the $75, $85, $90, right? So let's see if I did this right. So these will get paid correct. There's 10 right there, right? So this 30, 6 for 5. So 5 times 5 is 25, 5 times 6 is 30, so that's a quarter. That's 2 for 3. All right? That gets 30, so it actually gets 20. I think it's 20. Yep, get 20 for 30. You get 20 for 30 there, and then you get 5 for 6 here. So 6 times 4 is 24, 5 times 4 is 20 again. So we just get 20 bucks and 20 bucks. All right. So 20 and 20. So I'd make 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90. 75, 85, 90. So I only came out as a push right now. So what I'll have to do is I'll have to make the adjustments, try to get the numbers to match up. I always like to make a little bit on both sides. So I just want to kind of get this out there. That's the idea. What's the odds, right? What's the odds of it happening? The odds of hitting that 11 and it don't come, it's pretty damn good. It happens a lot. So I'd rather lose 10 bucks than 35 or 70 or whatever. So that should help. Anybody has any ideas, different ratios, how much money we can put where, let me know, and we'll figure something out. But that's all I have for today. This is What's the Odds. I actually reached out to Alex from Casino Quest, asked them to put together a little What's the Odds clip, 10, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. What's the odds? How's it pay? What's the ratios? Just a little something that kind of add Casino Quest into my videos since we'll be heading out there in September. Want to say a huge thank you and a shout out to Steve Sabo, subscriber. He comments a lot on my videos. He made a pretty decent donation to Hearts and Hands for the gloves, and want to say thank you. My family appreciates it. We like to try to get the community involved. So once again, we appreciate it. Until later, you guys know what to do. Press out.